Good morning, everyone. How are we doing today? So, my name, if you didn't know me before, I am Ezekiel John Mann. I am a dancer, if you didn't know. So, when I was preparing for this moment, I was thinking, Zeke, what should I do? I have some holes. So, I decided to shake things up a bit and deliver this speech in the form of interpretive dance. However, Mrs. Vizap, wherever you are, she shut that down. She so dearly loves a monologue. So, Dean Roper, thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak today. You'll probably regret it. So, welcome family, friends, faculty, and graduates. Thank you all for coming. I'd like to read an email that I received earlier this week that inspired me to deliver the best possible speech. I have to pull it up for my phone. In the new page. Katie and Kay. I hope you are enjoying your days off and are getting ready to graduate. Congratulations to the both of you on earning Valedictorian and Salutatorian. You have earned it. If you have any questions for me, please just email me. Thank you, Mr. Schaefer. Thank you, Mr. Schaefer. Thank you to my mom, my dad, my grandma, my brother Josiah, my sister Abby, and my brother, Gabe. So, to the rest of the faculty who helped us get to this point, except for Mr. Schaefer. Thank you. Ms. Walters, thank you for believing in us and teaching us to dream big. Mrs. Rochelle, thank you for teaching us the beauty of other cultures and teaching us to look at life through different lenses. And Mrs. Jensen, thank you for always trying to help us improve not only as students, but people. Thank you for humbling me in a way that I had not experienced before. Really took on the cat. Receiving F after F in calculus this past year truly made me appreciate the fact that you drop the lowest quiz grade every quarter. I needed it. It also made me appreciate that I never have to take math again. In school, I'm analytical, I'm academically driven, and I'm a critical thinker. And yet, I've decided to major in musical theater in college. So, I'm really looking forward to waiting tables, dog walking, and bartending. I want to commend our class for persevering through horrific, painfully, dreadfully dull moments. In our freshman year, we were all figuring out what high school was supposed to be like. We learned very quickly that we would have to work hard in order to do well. Our exhaustion grew with each chapter of Great Expectations in English. Thank you, Ms. Cecil. That mandatory music test in PE wore us down with every beat, sound that haunts us to this day. Thank you, Mr. Thomas. The exhaustion eventually became too much for the cast of Freaky Friday, the spring musical. We needed adaptability to persevere, with cast members dropping like flies from a flu-like illness. Does that sound familiar? I'm just kidding, it was actually the flu that year. Our director, Ms. Walters, filled in 2 nights for the grandmother. That wasn't really a huge stretch for her. Thankfully, our energy was replenished when Sydney Whitaker put on a mesmerizing performance of Ice Ice Baby at the Tower Show. During sophomore year, school often hit us with unexpected setbacks. We needed a sense of humor to persevere. Poor Fabi Ramirez experienced one of those setbacks in the form of a concussion and the deadly spike in a intense game of gym volleyball from her own teammate. In addition, COVID sent us all into virtual schooling at the end of the year. Day after day, I was horrified to look at the grades I would receive on my Google Forms for chemistry. Thank you, Mrs. Turner. But more horrified, I'm sure, was Mrs. Rochelle, looking at my Spanish assignments turned in with the timestamp of 4 a.m. Now, I know that you all are probably expecting a Taylor Swift reference due to her very timely song 22. However, I'll just get rid of the urge to make one. I'll just shake it off. Junior year was nothing short of miserable. And unexpected setbacks turned out to be long slogs. This is the year when I learned the importance of taking a break. On the way to take the PSAT, Emma Potter and I were stuck behind an accident on I-95 South. After an hour of traffic, some karaoke, and some driving down the shoulder of the road, specifically I-95, to get to our exit, we sprinted into the building thinking they would wait for us. Unfortunately, the office informed us that the test had had already started, and we legally could not get in. So, and then I took my advice, we went to Starbucks, and we didn't go to school that day. During senior year, we learned to have fun, and we learned to let loose. We shook things off and enjoyed our last day of school, until there were setbacks, of course. So perseverance requires willpower. Willpower is needed when your senior baccalaureate is late because of tornado warnings. Willpower is needed while waiting to load a packed van full of people for a marine biology field trip. Thank you, Mrs. Falconer. Mr. Pegram's car broke down on Thornton Rolling Road. So at 6:30 in the morning, me, John Varlas, Parker Ford, Andrew Arledge, and Matthew Arledge pushed Mr. Pegram's car all the way to the school. Just a note of advice for you for we should live it a little bit more often. Perseverance is often needed in moments of embarrassment. While performing in our school play this fall, Radium Girls, I often had to cope with the set changes between the scenes. In the darkness of the Ox Gym, everything was going smoothly until I tried to get onto the steps and completely missed it, resulting in a 4-foot drop onto the Ox Gym floor. Fortunately, I was all right. I know every single one of you were really worried for you there. But the collective gasp of the audience was really, truly unmemorable. That's the wrong word. It was memorable. Throughout senior year, many of our memorable stories come from our adventures behind the wheel. Our class is infamous for our bad driving. Each morning, Savannah Whitley and I feared for our lives when Scout Bragg would pull into her parking spot. And we all make jokes about how Christiana Gray's license should probably be revoked. And actual accidents did happen in the parking lot of FCS, but I won't mention them to spare the embarrassment for those who may have scratched other cars in the parking lot. Throughout my 14 years at FCS, I have moved many pianos. I've only broken one. And Scout Bragg was involved in that one too. I don't really know if there's a correlation, but there could be. Note to underclassmen, Mr. Ramirez doesn't really like it when you break a piano. Nevertheless, keep going and keep pushing. So if you don't know me, I'm an aspiring performer. My favorite musical is Chorus Line. A chorus line talks about the perseverance of everyday dancers as they audition over and over in order to land a single job. This is extremely relevant to the field I'm pursuing, but also applies to every single one of the graduates here today. You will receive many no's in your lifetime for opportunities to achieve top or perfect. Keep going and don't let it stop you. I'm a bold person. However, it hasn't always come naturally. I used to be, and still am, petrified to do the wrong thing. Unfortunately, I'm a goody two-shoes. I share my gift with my sister. Woo! And neither of my brothers. Just for all the teachers, be very thankful I'm the last member you'll probably see. All of us are called to stand up for what we believe in. We will be challenged the moment we leave this building. We will no longer be under the protection of our parents and by the school. We need to be prepared for what the real world has to offer. Fight for what you believe in. Listen to others. Do not be set in your ways, but ensure that you are standing firm in your values. You will no longer be an environment that guides you and nurtures you. This is a cruel world, and there are people who will want to dim your light. Do not let them. You're on your own. Live like it. The reason why I'm so passionate about this and why I'm saying this is because others do not have the opportunities that we do. Stand up for what's right. Listen to those who people will ignore. Speak for those who cannot speak. Dream for those who are hopeless. Stand up for those who don't have your opportunities. We are privileged to be here. We are privileged to have made it to our graduation. So many have not. Use this privilege and keep going. Galatians 6:9 says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." FCS class of 2022, I am insanely proud of the accomplishments that we have made. Use your gifts, use your power, and do not give up. Continue to persevere. Thank you.